edge of danger. Horrific story about the floods in Texas. It just looks like it was really bad luck. Of course, the left and the right want to use these girls, these 4 dead girls, as some sort of fodder for their political means. Our side does it too. There's guys pointing out that the girls' camp was run almost 100% by women, like 100 women. Maybe. I heard they got a warning out on their phones. Maybe the girls were not connected with their phones, which is rare. But they got a warning at 4 a.m. when everyone was asleep, and then another one at 5:30. It happened around 4 p.m. And it was just, and they go, it was Trump's fault because he cut the NOHAA or something like that. He cut it by 11%. Everyone got the same warnings. And this has happened it happened in 1987. Exact same thing, exact same place, but without Trump. And it's just that it's in a valley, just like what we saw in South Carolina. And there was a massive storm, and it sort of stayed stuck in one spot, and it dumped mountains and mountains of water down. And this camp was unfortunately placed, and the girls, I don't know, didn't get the warning, and that was that. Go to 2-0. Yeah, here's a video of the flood. It looks like a tsunami. The way it's not one big wave, but it's just this big urge.
Back up. Charles, back up. Wow. Get over here, too.
Youngest girls at Camp Mystic in Texas were asleep in cabins as little as 225 feet from the river when flash flooding suddenly surged, causing the water to rise 20 feet above flood stage in just 90 minutes. Starting around 4 a.m. Shit. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 20 girls are either dead or missing. But definitely dead, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brutal, huh? Go to 2-1.
Hi, this is Anthony Cumia.
And hello, I am Gavin McInnes.
Together, we're Compound Censored.
And we'd like you to subscribe to our network that has more fantastic content you could shake a stick at. Use this promo code for a one-time super offer.
Do it. It's uncensored and oh so entertaining.
This is some nerd explaining it. Oh, it's not Trump's fault, you fucking dummies. Flood in Texas was caused by a remnant mid-level circulation of Tropical Storm Barry merging into a trough over central Texas containing moisture that was advected, horizontally transported, in off of the East Pacific. So, I'm not going to say that it's the counselor's fault for being all women. We don't use dead bodies to further our case, but there are learning, teachable moments with these things. And often the teachable moment is the reaction. For example, many in the black community were happy to see a bunch of white bitches die because we live in a country that is highly racist towards whites and also puts blacks on a pedestal where they can openly and freely discuss the death of whites and how great it is. We live in a racist black monarchy is what we live in. Nice cheek piercings.
I'm going to say it because y'all scary as fuck and I don't give a damn. Them little girls, them people died because of racism, not politics. Boom, I said it. I don't give a fuck. And am I sad? No. Nope. Because more YT people will have to DIE in order for motherfuckers to what? CARE. I said what the fuck I said. I don't give a fuck and minds are here with me. We voted the correct way. You reap what the fuck you sow. Just the night before the flash flood happened, y'all were okay with motherfuckers being stripped away from their motherfucking families and never seeing them again. People being deported. Y'all were okay with that. Be okay with not finding Sarah Lou. Be okay with not finding Billy. Be okay with never seeing them again. Keep that same energy, because I'm here for it. I am so here for it. Because I've been reading the comments and the shit y'all be saying. Y'all didn't give a fuck when it was brown people. We sorry that it's white people now, but that's going to happen. This is going to be a repetitive cycle going to happen over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until y'all get tired. Racism cost y'all more than y'all thought. Racism wrote that line? Racism wrote a check that your ass couldn't cash. Yeah, racism wrote a check that your ass couldn't cash. And guess who's paying for it? Okay.
So God did it to us for being racist?
I don't know what she's saying exactly.
So if you are for immigration, if you want there to be borders, then that's racist because brown people will be separated from their families. And you deserve to have your children die over and over and over, all your children. It's never enough dead children. So these little girls, she's here for it. She hopes they never find Hadley Hanna, Kellyanne Lytall, Virginia Hollis, Lainey Landry, Mary Grace Baker, Blakey McCrory, Greta Torzano, Margaret Sheedy, Molly DeWitt, Sile Stewart, Wynn Naylor. She hopes they never find them. Because we voted a racist law, and the racist law is the same immigration laws that Mexico has, that Jamaica has. It's a racist law, though, in this country because we're mostly white. Interesting take. Of course, this was not the only one. Jump ahead to 2-5. Let's check in on Sade Perkins, whose job is Houston food insecurity. So if you're hungry in Houston, she allocates who gets what. I'm guessing that she's racial in it. She made an incredibly disgusting racist TikTok video about the missing girls during the Texas flood. She has celebrated their passing in the comments under her video, referring to them as quote-unquote little white cunts. All right, I think we've all talked. This has gone beyond fatigue. Let's hear what she has to say.
Live taken down. I guess I'll just
turn it up.
Chit chat in a video. I mean,
nice hair.
I don't understand all this, extraordinary hate or whatever. Like, I get that white people are not used to people telling them and calling them out on their racism and telling them about their double standards and how you wouldn't give a damn about other children and how there's children in ICE detention right now who y'all don't give two fucks about. There's no prayers going up for them. But we're supposed to stop the world and stop everything we're doing to go and hunt for these little missing white girls. Again, I actually have empathy, so I can put myself in other people's shoes and understand that that's pretty fucked up. But it seems like y'all don't get that. Y'all don't get that. Y'all don't have the empathy gene, for sure.
Wait, stop.
It's very much like...
I don't have the empathy gene. Because I give a shit about legal citizens of my country drowning. And they're not separated, but the illegals are not separated from their families. They're free to go back with the family, as Tom pointed out. And we don't want them to die, by the way. The implication here, by the way, is if there was a flood and it was all Hispanic girls, that we wouldn't give a shit. That's what they're accusing us of. It's a pretty intense accusation. So I think she's fired from the Houston food insecurity. Most of these, like they say black women are more educated than any other group. Yeah, they have garbage degrees and they're unemployable. So they end up being the head of Houston food insecurity, whatever the fuck that means. And then they say dumb shit like, fuck these little white. Excuse my language. I'm not saying that. I'm quoting her. And they get fired. This is 2-4. Booted from its security board after vile comment. Her hair is made by me too. those plastic braids from an arts and crafts store that are sort of woven into what's left of her afro. So go down a bit. The mayor said, girl, you brought this upon yourself. Consequence from it. Maybe it was God's will to wash them little away. Okay. We go up a little bit.
Yeah.
The mayor said, Democrat mayor condemned Perkins' rant as deeply inappropriate. Yeah. The most inappropriate part being that she said I had no empathy while she laughed at dead children. While families search riverbanks for their daughters' bodies, he ordered her permanent removal from the advisory board, vowing never to reappoint her. Yeah. She'll be rehired somewhere else.
So if you enjoyed that clip,
Then subscribe to Compound Censored using this promo code.